Welcome to the much awaited camera series. I'm going to be doing a bunch of videos about camera related things, from a 100-year-old camera that I'm going to try to fix and use. I'm even going to be making a video about how I make my own videos, kind of showing you the gear, my camera rig, my setup and stuff. And what better way to start off than by talking about instant photography. It's really cool. Polaroids, right? Take a picture. Several seconds later, you have a thing that you can hold on to, and it slowly begins to develop. It's a cool thing. For me, I'm doing it for, preserving memories type scenarios, and to be able to know that the subjects of the shot were holding this picture moments after the picture was taken, I think is really cool. It's a guarantee that they picked it up out of the camera, and I think that's like a cool thing, to be in the presence of the subjects in the picture. There's a problem though, one main problem. These things are super expensive, not the cameras. Cameras aren't that bad, maybe $70 new. I got this one for like 20 some odd dollars used. The film is incredibly expensive. It can be anywhere from up to $2 per shot, depending on the type of film you're using. If you're buying normal film, it's probably closer to around 50 cents per picture. But that's per picture. I mean, that's almost impossible to justify, for me at least. I have to pay 50 cents for this picture that doesn't even, it's not like it's a super great picture. By the way, this is developed at this point if you want to take a look. I'll explain the minions in a second, I know. If I want to go out and take some pictures with my friends, I'm thinking about, wait, my friends? No, I misspoke. If I want to go take a picture of, a plant, I don't want to waste a shot. And I think in some scenarios, especially when you're trying to preserve memories, that's not a great thing. I know a lot of people say that it helps their creativity to use film cameras. Only having, 12, 24 shots helps their creativity. I personally don't get it. Maybe in the future, people will be walking around with Nintendo DSIs taking pictures, click, click, because you can only store a certain amount of pictures on it, and that really helps their creativity. I don't understand that. I guess I do to a certain degree, but that's besides the point. I want to be able to take a bunch of pictures and not completely destroy my bank account. Not to mention the fact that this Instax camera, each cartridge holds approximately 10 photos. If you want to spend a day taking pictures, you're gonna have to bring a bunch of these cartridges with you. Doesn't make a lot of sense. Basically, I was trolling around on B&H, that's a camera store. They are selling a bunch of expired... What is going on here? They're selling a bunch of expired Minion themed film, but they're selling it for 70% off, and my assumption is nobody wants it because it's slightly expired, which means the colors are going to look a little bit different, and because it's Minion themed, people just don't want to buy it. So I said, this is a great opportunity. I'm going to buy a bunch of it. I bought a lot of it. And hold on to it. I can remove the Minion themed plastic sheet off the photograph, and then I have this cool photograph, and it only costs 30 cents ish. 30 cents per photograph is still just too much. When you're somebody like me who comes from digital cameras, you can take 100,000 photos on a $200 camera. I was watching a YouTube video from a photographer that I really like, and he showed something really interesting. He discovered this camera meant for kids, but it prints out the pictures on thermal paper. Kind of like an instant camera, you get this picture, physical picture, printed out instantly, but thermal paper is super cheap. We're talking under a cent for every picture. Really interested in that. So I contacted Perry Page. They make these portable little thermal printers, and these are really cool. They were kind enough to send me one to use in this video, and I think they're going to let me keep it, which is very nice. Shout out to them because they were very patient with me, and it went really well. So, print what you like. Enjoy little happiness. My thought with this is, it's this little handheld printer. Let me show it to you. You turn it on, you open up an app on your phone, it connects super easily, and you can start printing stuff to it. You don't have to just print pictures. You can print labels, you can print documents if you wanted to, web pages. I can be standing around, I take a picture that I like. Great. Open up the picture in the app. Camera took, several seconds to develop. Obviously, you don't have any of that here. For some reason, I printed this picture out really small. Here it is. Check it out. Isn't that really cool? And since it's your phone, obviously, I use this app called Snapseed. It's a fantastic editor. The way I'm gonna be using this, I'm gonna take the picture, I'm gonna print it out immediately. What, 200 some odd pixels per inch. Thermal paper is in black and white. Like, if you want to shoot black and white on the Instax camera, you have to pay extra. This costs about the same as a new instant camera. I've seen it as low as $35. There's even this feature that I really like, and it's going to be great for the way I use it. It's here. Why don't I show you?
Now we're going to pull up the smartphone. Check that out. So it plays this video, the cat. You can like move around and stuff. Could you imagine putting this in like a diary of some kind? And then you can just open this app up and then review the videos that the original picture was from?
I think we should go out and try this out like in the real world. Because right now we're in the Matrix and it's not real. Watch this, I'll prove it to you. Ready? Ta-da!
So I am at a pretty dang spooky place right now. As you can see, it is like super abandoned and run down. Where is my phone? I forgot my phone. So now I have to drive back and come back again. That's so spooky looking. Are you kidding me? Eat the rich. So I went and got my phone and now I'm back and I'm just looking at this old building. Totally broken. Check that one out. That's pretty neat. Crazy looking? I don't even know. Why is there a door up there?
For me, this is a great alternative to a Polaroid camera. I think I might 3D print like a little necklace or something so I can like wear it around and it can just spit out these pictures. One roll of thermal film holds about 100 pictures depending on the size of the photograph. I certainly don't mind black and white photographs, especially considering the AR feature will allow me to hold my phone over it and get the original video. You know, like I'm gonna be doing this type of thing. Thanks to Perry Page for sending this printer over for free for me to try out. You know, this was one of the first pictures I printed out. I thought it was funny. This shirt is an unofficial bootleg shirt. Scrubbing Bubbles did not send it to me, but trust me, we'll get there eventually. Are you into instant photography? And if you are, is this something you find interesting? Let me know. I have all sorts of videos coming up, including some not related to cameras. I have some bugs that I'm gonna be talking about pretty soon, I think. Big thanks to my Patreon supporters. I'm going to be printing out some stuff with this printer and sending it to them. Bye!